Yeah, it's. I
I
mean,
mean, go ahead. But I mean, Mr. Bug, we were talking about this in the green room. This is by Dove, who
yeah,
makes
a
soap.
soap. Like this is like soap that people use to wipe their asses with. It's like, what are you doing? Like,
Why are you weighing in on video games?
it just makes and like when they later on in this little video they say 74% of women feel underrepresented in games, and it's like, okay, so your version of that representation of women is this like fat disgusting blob chick that like
We'll
that.
get to it. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Yeah, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it. There's no reason not to. Um, I mean, Mustang. If I hadn't stopped using Dove of my own accord years ago because it leaves soap scum everywhere, I would boycott it right now, completely.
Okay. And did you see what happened with H&K yesterday?
H&K.
Yeah, gun manufacturer, major gun
Oh
manufacturer.
Oh,
no, no.
They
What happened?
their head of their PR decided to go all social justice identity politics.
Hmm.
And
and how'd that go?
a few
How do
hours
you think?
ago, there is now a retraction on Twitter that we do not get involved in identity politics, and changes
Whoops.
have been made, and she has been terminated.
Well, that's how you do it. These HR departments, these people who get put in these DEI positions, they're out of control because they think they're immune. They think they're immune to everything, but they're not. That's reality.
I know
Reality is
from
coming crashing down. They are not immune.
I know 3 of our local gun stores here because I actually am personally friends with the owner, and I asked him about last night. He goes, I've already called and canceled all my orders for next month.
Wow. But it's Bud
Oh,
Light. It's Coors Light. It's happening everywhere. All right, so let's start watching this. Let's look at this. All right, so you think this like, yeah, I'm getting a really dumb video game commercial.
Yeah.
Kind of shit.
yeah, I'm expecting like some like Raid Shadow Legends like crap coming on here.
One of these stupid commercials we get on YouTube all the time. One of those really cheap ass ones, browser games that all suck.
Yeah, because they give you like this like semi decent like SFM Blender animation, but then the game it just like it looks like a chicken shit puzzle thing. It's just like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, that's horrible. Her tits are lopsided. God, I can't help myself. Anime.
Well, she's tilting her shoulders, you know. Anyway, so we get this. So this way, so I was like, okay, fine. I'm sitting through a bad video game commercial that I'm never going to buy, and I'll forget about 5 minutes later. Okay. Oh, so now we're revealed it's some actual actress that is doing stop motion for this. Okay, fine. And look, she's apparently famous in her genre. Badlands, Final Destination, Survivor, Cynthia's Destiny. So we'll call her Cynthia.
Never heard
I guess
of her.
that's her name.
All right.
A legend from another world.
That looks a lot like Alita Battle Angel. Just
Yep.
I see it a little
We're
bit.
talking copyright claim. Very possible right there.
I see it a little bit. B. What?
yeah, James Cameron is about to kick down the door and go like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, he don't take nobody playing with that.
Yeah. Okay, so here you go. Now you think, okay, I'm proud of how I look. I'm fit. I've worked hard to be a fit video game icon. You're still kind of you're not really into this. I mean, listen, I've seen they're way hotter video game chicks. But appreciate your work ethic. Fine.
Yeah, honestly, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this is just a very weird entry into a porn.
Yeah, I could see it going that way.
Yeah, so could I. That alien's gonna come make a visit any second now. And then here we go. Whoa!
Ah!
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh, go back! It's like that upgrade beam. Go back!
Ghostbusters just made an appearance.
But I mean, it's like a full body Wonder Bra.
Yeah,
it's been holding it all up, and now that it's gone, that's not what you paid for. This is not what you were promised when you opened that present.
I refuse to believe that, like, all of that was able to be contained to make her look like a discount Wonder Woman. Like, no way. That shit was like.
So she is now. She's a full-figured girl. She's a plus size. And this music, what's going on with this solemn piano?
I need to put Az's face right there.
That's a
I
meme.
can see
just
the,
say
That's a
it.
see
meme.
the peach
Just-
fuzz on her lip.
Yeah, there is. I hate that you just showed us that.
I wish I was drinking. All right, so now she seems so happy with herself.
Ah,
All right, those thick thighs are not saving any lives.
Thank God she's wearing socks.
Well, you're freaking gonna get.
we're gonna get a
There we
brief
go.
moment.
Horny Alf on the job, making a meme.
Thank you, Alf.
Yes. Hey, Legion on the job, always ready to go. All right. So, yeah. Well, yeah. Feet. Maybe if she had brie feet, it would only be worse. If she had brie feet.
The sausage finger looking monstrosities.
She's just all fat.
Yeah, she need to get a motherfucking treadmill.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that gut. I mean, that's the gut I have right now. I'm not in shape. About 3 weeks, I can hopefully start to. I think I'm on schedule. You know, doing well. Arms healing.
At least she doesn't have arm hair.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I didn't even think of that.
I think that I bet you in the meeting room, one of the Dove people was like talking to the Epic Games guys who animated this and go, "Can we put armpit hair?" And they're like, "We haven't really
We don't have the budget for
mastered that technology yet, guys."
We don't have
They're
the
like,
budget. No, the budget's not there. We don't have that budget. Can't do it. Sorry. No. Dude, Mustang. But I bet you guys are right. Bug, you're right. Somebody had to have said, why doesn't she have arm hair? Why doesn't she have arm hair? Oh, God. Oh, go back to work. Oh, my
oh God!
God!
Crack!
Body positivity.
Body positivity Tomb Raider over here from the
Yeah.
angle.
I mean, this whole thing is. All right, let's finish it up. We got more to go. I'll save my commentary for that when we get done with this. Let's go back to this.
Okay.
Is what the customer has purchased.
Yeah, like that would be something I would probably want to have on my desk or on my shelf.
Of
You know?
like a game of a gaming heroine that you like. I mean, that would be that's a toy. That's
Yeah.
collectible.
What
And
if
that's
it's-
what. Yeah. This is not.
No. This is like something I would make if I was doing like a goofy let's play with a character creator game. Like, you know how they always go like, well, I'm gonna make the most ugliest piece of shit character ever and play the game. Like, that's what this is.
Yes.
Yeah. This is not. This is what you do when you F around. The people who, when I played in Star Wars: The Old Republic, there's for dudes, not for chicks. For chicks, they just got really thick thighs. But for one dude, male body character, large character, he's like Mr. Fat Man. Mr. Fat Man. And that's done for jokes. Not a lot of serious players use that character model. But why don't we have super fat chick? You know why? Because people don't want to play as a super fat chick. Super fat chick doesn't sell because you're trying to, even though you're living in a fantasy situation in the video game, she ain't leaping over no hill. In fact, she's trying to catch her breath after 5 steps.
Yeah.
That's the SJW smirk. Is that the SJW smirk or is it not?
That's very close. Like, if anything,
Mhm.
the only thing she's missing is like the half like shaven buzz
yeah.
cut hair.
I'm right there with you. She's just missing the haircut. I'm not surprised she didn't stop and shave her head in the middle of this.
What color hair?
What?
It is kind of close.
Yeah.
it's just regular shoulder.
Yeah, but if you take the left side of her hair
well,
off,
yeah, if she shaved this part off, then she'd have it full. Although I'm saying I'm not surprised they didn't have her shave her hair off. I'm not surprised. They could have done it. They probably wanted to too. There's your heroine.
Good Lord.
This is you need to go see your doctor because you probably have type 2 diabetes and a coronary problem. This doesn't promote anything. This promotes a reality that is wrong. And that's why I'm so glad this appeared today for what we want to talk about. Let's wrap this up. Come on. 74% of girls feel underrepresented in video games.
Bullshit.
Mustang,
So,
you and I were talking. So go ahead, Mr. Rock. Go ahead.
So 74% of girls are fat, ugly slobs like that, Dove? I mean, okay.
Mustang, you and I were talking about this
Off cam. Yeah, Monday off cam. Yeah.
A little bit on the show, but after that, we were talking about this on Monday night. I've been gaming virtually my entire life. And I've been gaming with other people online for the past, I would say, 15 years, where MMOs, co-ops really became a thing. Voice chatting like this became normalized, became a normal, easy thing to do. You didn't have to pay for anything. You could download Ventrilo, you download everything, all that stuff, and now we're on Discord, where we can all line up and click. In all my years of playing games, the percentage of male to female gamers has roughly always been 70-30. Heavy on the male side. It not even close.
Depending on the game. There are some games where
Maybe.
it was 50-50.
But I feel safe saying, generally speaking, it's much closer to the percentage that I've experienced overall when it comes to a lot of games. And there are certain games that are made for chicks. Like, who's playing Animal Crossing?
Girls. Big
PC
time.
gamers.
Yeah.
Girls
play. But you know what? They're happy playing Animal Crossing. If Jed was here and not getting ready for Cobra Cast likely right now, I would ask him what it's like around the girls of G&G and Animal Crossing, because we know that's a thing over there. I would ask him to regale us with that. In fact, I'll probably ask him that on Sunday when we have him, because we're going to probably talk about this on Sunday with a different panel. Girls, there are games that girls will gravitate to.
Well, I'll say something that we were talking about off screen. Girls are worse than guys in games. I have seen, you look at the avatar I just switched to. I have seen girls go 10 times worse than this, and they dropped some of the, for God's sakes, Krista dropped gamer words even. Okay, so.
But here's the thing. No girl that I have ever met is making their avatar like this. And I knew a few, because again, I've seen social media, you see pictures on Facebook who were of the heavy set nature. They were making sexy Twi'leks in Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
They're making sexy Twi'leks. They're not making this. And the girls that I know who are fit, they're making fit characters in the game.
Yeah, and it's just the only time you'd ever see these types of characters is if you're doing the goofing off and you're like just playing randomizer on all the character selections. I mean, that's all it is there. Like,
but
and I say this as someone who is of a quote unquote larger variety. You know, I don't put these types of characters in my game because it's like, no, it looks stupid. I don't want that. I like having this cool looking badass character or female character. Like in Saints Row 3, the most likely what I'm going to do, I'm going to wind up making Harley Quinn, or I'm going to make some like cool rough edged badass dude, you know? Yeah. I'm not going to make some chunky monkey motherfucker.
I've got a massive stable of characters in all the books I plan to write that I've created for years. I've got I've got dozens of characters. When I make games, I go to that stable of what those characters either I've created or some other people created, because I've been I've had cooperation with some people. They've let me borrow their characters, and some of them we have agreements that I'm going to get to use their characters in my stuff, and they'll get their taste if things get successful. They'll get their payday. But I have this whole stable of what they look like. When I play a game, if I can get their name, which is hard on them, but most of the times I make it look like them. I make it look like these characters, whether they're male or female. And I play chick characters. I play chick characters all the time. But the thing is, I also I have altitis, we like to call it. I make alts on games. I'll have a dozen. On Star Wars, I think I have currently well over 20 characters made on Old Republic. So no one is doing this in a game. They're not making, Chunkzilla here.
Japan's laughing at this.
Oh, yeah. Japan, yeah. Here comes another anime with gravity-defying boobs and legs that will you'd be happy to have strangle you. That's what they're going to do. So 74% of girls feel underrepresented in video games. I've never heard of this.
No.
This is a lie. This is a false reality that they're going to try and push on you. We are gamers. I am not going to be told this lie and believe it, especially by somebody, to quote Mr. Bug, who makes something to wash their ass with. You have no business telling us, real gamers, who's underrepresented.
Have they ever been to Twitch?
Well, thoughts don't play games. They just there to show off their tits. All right, so we partnered with Unreal Engine and Women in Games to change this. Wasn't there a shitty movie with the chick who played Batwoman that came out last year about professional gaming chicks?
Yeah, it was about like a college esports type game thing.
Esports thing. And it was a total misrepresentation of what esports is and girls in esports. We want the all-girl esports team. We're going to make you boys pay for not letting us play in your playground. That was not reality. Granted, it's a movie, but it was a very inaccurate representation of esports. So it's bullshit. Bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's bullshit. Oh, come on. She's landing it. That ground is shaking a whole lot more when she lands.
I'm surprised she didn't cause a crater.
Yeah. Where's the indentation impact?
Where's the shockwave attack? And if I was doing this, I would have made like that land would be like a shockwave that just sends the monster flying. He'd be like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah, and she's not flipping around like this. She's not lifting that weight up off the ground.
Oh my god, this is like
she's the one attracting. Her gravitational pull is the one that's going to attract people to her.
Well, I just went to their website and it fully explains it, and her character as well, front and center.
Oh, probably put it in. Let's go there after this. Let's go there. Yeah, that's your only ability. The only way you're going to take the thing down is if you're actually shooting an energy blast from your sword, because you're not going to be able to go 3 feet lugging around tons of fun. We are activists. Well, you've already disqualified yourself as gamers. We believe that getting more women into games and esports should be framed as national, international, and strategic priority. First of all, in my opinion, everybody should say the hell out of esports. Esports ruins gaming.
Yes, it does.
It sucks the fun out of it. Everybody wants it. Now, let's just take the corporatization out of it. There's no individuality in esports. Yeah, granted, I've talked about this on Monday. Teamwork, that's great. Learning how to play with people, that's great. I'm a big proponent of that. But in these things, usually what's in an esport, you have to conform to a certain way to play if you're going to win. There's no flexibility. There's and
it also like affects some of the games because sometimes the developers will tweak the games just so that they're better for esports players instead of like the casual dude. It's like, I'm sorry, my guy, I can't like turn like 3 nanoseconds, like an esport player on crack. Okay.
Yeah, on 25,000 energy drinks and Red Bull. I mean, yeah, some of us, as good as our reflexes are, we're not hopped up on juice. We don't have state-of-the-art shit that we're having maximum FPS and all that shit.
Yeah, I don't have 16 monitors and the world's greatest VR headset on.
I got 2 monitors. I got these a year ago, but I didn't get it for gaming. I got it for YouTube so that I can have you guys on the chat here, and I can have something else on the here, so I can always see what's going on. And so I could do things. And also it's great for editing when I'm working on different windows and cutting and pasting, moving around. And it's great. I didn't get it for gaming. Frankly, the games I play when I'm playing PC, 2 screens doesn't freaking work. When I booted up Final Fantasy 14 and Old Republic for the first time on 2 screens, no, sorry, you still have the 1 screen. Sorry, it's not for 2 screens. This ain't Japan where we have that shit set up on all those games. No. So esports, I'm not a fan, never have been a fan. If you're into it, you're good at it, making money, making a living, more power to you. But I know I'm pretty sure a lot of those esports people are kind of miserable because they're not having fun. It's a job. As soon as something which you've been doing for fun becomes a job, it's time to stop doing it. All right. A business case for stronger teams, better insights, innovative new products. We believe in more people, more diversity, and more perspectives. Again, we just said this. Gaming, and when I say gaming now, I'm gonna expand it. All gaming, whether it's video games, tabletop, miniature gaming, card gaming, it's been diverse forever.
Yeah.
Because when you're making a character and you have customizable options, whether it's just your imagination or they're on games, so now sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want. How is that not diverse?
Yeah, that is true diversity, especially in games with character creators, because it's they give you all of these little tools. They're like, hey, here's the Lego blocks, kid. You can build whatever the fuck you want. Have at it.
Okay. If this is true, let me just blow it out of the water right now. If this is true, why are about 70% of the modders women?
Really?
Oh
really?
Yeah, the modders have always been a high percentage of women. And
well, you're in the modding community. I wouldn't know that.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of the modders work on this video today. That's why I was kind of wondering what you were going to do with it, because if you've seen some of their stuff that they've been doing, they put a few of it out. Yeah, she's anime completely now, and big boobs.
I can imagine.
There's a lot of paint going on.
I can imagine.
Down, bug. Down, boy.
But here's the thing. So diversity has always existed in gaming. Their diversity is not real diversity. It's intersectional woke bullshit. It's social justice, identity politics.
It's conformity, not diversity.
Yeah. It's we want you to be. We want you. We don't. It's the same thing we said before. It's the whole. We think we're not real gamers. We think that these people need to see themselves on a screen in order to have fun. If I'm making myself a freaking Cathar, which is a cat alien in Old Republic, which I did twice. I did it twice, and I put a helmet on because I didn't want anybody to know. But if I'm making myself an alien, I'm not seeing myself. If I'm playing as a woman, a character from my stable characters, I'm making one of those characters. That's not me. And I'm going to RP the game like that character with that personality.
Oh.
So, I mean, it's not this. Their diversity is making you operate in your correct race or sexual silo. All right, let's more of this. Hit her. Oh my God! Herstory. They actually say herstory. Women in games rejects gender discrimination, exploitation, bullying, harassment. Who's exploiting women?
They're not even real women being exploited. They're pixels.
Tifa is not being exploited. She's selling merch. She's providing hours of entertainment for us in many ways.
She is the Italian Senate ambassador, goddammit!
Yes. Private
that. Lara Croft, before she got her boobs chopped off, she was there. She was an empowering female icon in video games. Look at me, I'm hot, I'm sexy, and I got 2 big ass 45s.
She still is, dude. She still is.
I mean, but the Samus Aran, one of the most famous bounty hunters in science fiction history now, fights giant aliens, kicks ass.
Yeah.
Where's the exploitation? They're beloved. Sometimes for 38 seconds.
Yes.
They're beloved. They're worshipped.
Multiple times a day.
Multiple times a day. Upwards of maybe 2 minutes in the day. But there is no exploitation. And who are you exploiting in real life? Nobody. Nobody's being exploited. Nobody's being discriminated. Video game industry should be a merit-based industry. If you have the skills to program, to code, to write this stuff, to design this shit, you should be there. Because it's not a forgiving industry. It's long hours, very little break, very little help. There's a thing called crunch that companies get attacked for, but it happens because of whatever their bad policies are. They haven't gotten the game done in enough time. But it's an unforgiving industry, and if you're good enough to be in there, then you deserve to be there. Diversity hires do not belong because more likely than not, they do not have the skill to hold up.
Look at the CEO of this company and then look at that game. Tell me she did not put herself directly in it.
I haven't found the CEO.
Right there. Keep going down. Yeah, you had it.
Wait, the blonde?
The brunette. No, might have been on the other page.
There is no brunette.
The first
here.
page you were at.
In the about?
Yeah. Go down. And
is that her?
Keep going.
Oh my god!
Right there. Right there. That's her.
Oh.
Well, hey, if Jennifer Salke can put herself in Rings of Power, then I get this fugly bitch can put herself in a commercial for a video game that doesn't exist for people that aren't buying your product.
And Eve's online creator becomes woman in games corporate ambassador.
Yeah, so I mean, this shit is this isn't reality. To tie it into what tonight's theme is, this is not reality. This is not the world of gamers. They said it. These are activists trying to get in and do what they've done to the rest of entertainment. And it's our job as the customer, as the fans, to say, hold up here. We're not going to let you do this. We had our heads on the ground, or we weren't paying attention when you got into everything else, but we're paying attention now. And we are going to mock you. We are going to roast you. We're going to meme you into oblivion. And you're going to cry about it, and there's nothing you can do because, you know what? Freedom of speech. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you'd like to reach out to me, please email me at theranernerd@gmail.com for all channel business purposes. I am on Twitter now, mostly for promotion and sharing of videos, maybe a little shit stirring here and there. Who knows? @TheRenNerd. You can also find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can see me on Rumble and Odyssey under the Renaissance Nerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.